Hi, welcome to another VEDA video. I am still talking about Kapow. Today I would like to talk about Green Lantern.
Kapow!
I was really excited to see the Green Lantern panel, although it was described as a panel, but actually what we just saw preview, there wasn't an actual kind of question and answer session, which was a little bit of a shame, but we kind of knew that there wasn't going to be anyone there. We didn't think Ryan Reynolds was going to be walking out, and yeah. We saw three things. The first thing we saw was the trailer for the Green Lantern video game that comes out this summer. I mean, it looks okay. I probably won't buy it. It didn't look like the kind of game that grabbed me. It looked okay. I'm not very good at game reviews. The second thing that we saw was some footage from the actual film itself. I can't remember how long this was. It was more or less a continuous bit, but you got the sense that the little bits have been taken out. I'm hoping, or else it's got really bad editing. It was quite exciting to see that. The only other people who have seen that are those who went to WonderCon in the US. When we got to the actual venue, there was a massive Green Lantern sign on the door. Ryan Reynolds' head was like 10 feet or something, I don't know. Probably not that much, but it was a really big poster, so we were very excited to see this. And the film itself, it looks good, but it didn't actually set me on fire. I was expecting to be kind of really into it, and I wasn't. Obviously I'm still going to go and see it, and obviously I'm sure it will be very enjoyable. The acting looked good, the story looked good, but it was all just good. It wasn't, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But we'll have to see, because it is hard to judge on such a small amount of footage. The third thing we saw was a complete film, and this film was Green Lantern's The Emerald Knight. It was basically a cartoon adaptation of the film, the same kind of storyline, but done in a kind of different way. It was about an hour and 20 minutes long, I would say. I felt really bad because I kept almost falling asleep, and this has nothing to do with the cartoon. This is literally because it was so hot in the room. I don't know why, because the next day, on the Sunday, they had the aircon on, so they did actually have aircon. So this cartoon really took me back to when I was a child, that kind of old school cartoon. It's got that hand-drawn style, and it was just really fun, actually, something a little bit different. It wasn't mine or James's favourite way of seeing a story. It was kind of broken down into short stories. They would have a story, but that story would be almost a complete little story in itself, and it had about 5 of those in the overarching story. I felt like it was a whole series in one film, and I'm not quite used to that kind of style. It was voiced by Nathan Fillion, which is always fun. I hope that that gave you a little bit of insight into the Green Lantern preview. You'll have to wait for a review on HeSaidSheSaidFM.com when Green Lantern comes out to see what we thought of the whole film. See you at the movies!